Well, hello. This is the final boss, and this is the Voyage beta from the AI Dungeon folks. So I'm very excited to check this out. The AI Dungeon people, I met one of the people there at a certain event. Um, Quick create. Jump into a custom adventure, create a world, expansive RPG worlds, create a scenario, freeform story driven narrative. Jump into a custom adventure. I'm going to create I don't really know the differences. Maybe I'll start by creating a world. And can I have a scenario within this world? Markdown description. Okay, so allow remix publishing. Check rating. AI checks remaining. Check rating. What the heck? I don't know what that means. When enabled, you publish the remixes for the user to discover. Type world. Type fantasy adventure. Okay. No advanced description to preview. Interesting. So these are my mechanics. Story lore, AI. Whoa. Story pacing with the current scene's purpose. So wow, these are all like the pre-fed instructions. NPC details, other. I mean, this looks like something cool to just play around with in terms of um, if you can't beat him, persuade him. Ask the narrator command. Interesting. Okay. JSON editor. That's nice. Let's just generate a world. Oh, did it not? Generate content. We're going to go full. Let the AI decide. Let the Roberts tell the stories. Us writers are useless now. We are mere shadows of a dead age. We are mere shadows now. But yeah, like, okay, so world is cool. I'm kind of curious if I can set up a scenario within this world that's interesting. We're gonna do Guild of the Aeromancers. All right, apply, dude. Let's do it, man. Okay, I'm not sure I'm in love with this world setup yet. So we're gonna create a scenario. Fantasy. And I wish I had copy pasted my a set of mysterious. That they'll expose if you don't attend. A dark secret about you that they'll expose if you don't attend. You take on of a color. You'll be Colonel Mustard. And the others, they all are named after colors too. The opulent ballroom opens before you with many masked mages within. Alright. We'll do tags, we'll do mystery, magic, plus fantasy, clue. Alright. Draft visibility. I don't care. Unlisted, sure. You can play it if you want. AI ratings remaining. Learn more about content and rating system. More gameplay input and advanced text processing. I don't even know what that means. I'll enable them though. Processing. Uh-oh. We'll just finish. Finish. Alright, let's play this scenario. Oh, it's only 3 minutes ago. Okay, updated 30 seconds. Play. We'll play it. Voyage. Loading the adventure. If you're publishing content, be sure to make it rated. Alright. Wait. I'm a knight? I thought I was going to an opera. No, no, no. No, no, no. Back. How? No, I'm not a knight. Oh my gosh. How do I do that? Where's the prompt? Where's this darn prompt that's so bad? Markdown description, edit. Let's see, plot. Oh, ha ha ha. Why did it drop me on the details page? Okay. Storage card. Location. The Black Manor. Did that one look at me? Alright. Finish. Save. Alright, you ready? Now let's play Voyage. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, was it still on the wrong thing? Whatever. Alright. Alright, on left. Said it was Jason. The invitation glows faintly in your hand. Its parchment thick and black edged, in gold so fine it feels like silk beneath your fingertips. The words are written in a script that writhes slightly as if alive. Colonel Mustard, they say, a name that isn't yours, yet somehow fits perfectly in the palm of your new identity. The mask waiting on the velvet cushion beside your bed is gold as well, shaped like a cat's eye with a slit for vision. Unmistakably you. The carriage ride here was quiet. Okay, let's go. Continue. Take a turn. Continue. Is it just AI dungeon? The grand doors swing open before you, revealing a vision of gilded splendor. The ballroom thumbs with unseen energy. Take a turn. Do. Say, story, see. I take in my surroundings and relish my strength over all. That's interesting. Okay. We're going to take another turn. I talk to the nearest masked attendee of the ballroom. What do they know about our mysterious host? All right, we're doing it. We're going to find out what this mysterious host is up to. The masked figure before you is in emerald silk, their movements smooth as a fabric cascading from their shoulders. That's very purpley prose. The mask obscures all but their mouth, painted a deep crimson. We already mentioned that. Wait, I thought they were all green. Why is it crimson that somehow appears more vibrant in candlelight? They study you with an intensity that makes your skin prickle. What do they say? Continue. What do they actually do? Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I find Colonel Mustard, is it? What does it say? We'll do sparse, concise, colorful. Yes. We'll keep it a little shorter. Story cards, yeah, Black Manor, cool. Gameplay, dynamic, small models for variety. Whoa, memory system, whoa. Context length, 400 things. Testing and feedback, alright. Okay, Colonel Mustard, is it? How convenient of them to summon you here. Their gloved fingers trail along the rim of their champagne flute. The sound cutting you like a blade. That I'm innocent. And this claim of blackmail is frivolous. I'm only here to observe, really. Does she sense that I'm lying? Or they? I don't even know what they are. Innocent, they echo, taking it slow. I guess that's what they take a substance, catches light, and swirls in the glass. How quaint. The word almost has meaning here, doesn't? Almost. They move closer to their breaths, smelling faintly of bitter citrus. Tell me, Colonel Mustard, when you observed the death of Lord Alistair in his study, did the way his blood pool remind you of the way your fathers did? The exact same moves placement? They pause, watching reaction. Or are we still pretending this is all coincidental? Hey, girl, you're going somewhere with this. Let's roll. What did you guys do to my dad? This person's going somewhere. You speak as if you know more than you should. You reply, ballroom's chatter swells around you, but the corner has become your own private battlefield. You seem strangely eager to talk. Perhaps you'd like to confess first. That crimson mouth twitches. Confess? Oh no, I don't need to. Oh, so are they the host? So are you our mysterious host, or are we waiting? So are you our mysterious host, or are we waiting for another who claims to have blackmail on all of the most powerful mages in the galaxy? In the galaxy. Host, they chuckle. No, I'm really the welcoming committee. Though I must say I do enjoy watching you squirm. They draw closer. Our host, they whisper, prefers to remain anonymous, a shadow among the shadows. Thumb traces idle circles on your sleeve, a mockery of comfort. This person is just being really weird. Like, who are you, lady? Or person? First. What kind of thing are you? A person? A cat person? A human? And are you a he or a she? Human. Their laughter fades. You wound me. They step back, sweeping an arm. Consider this my final hint, though I suspect you've already guessed. What did I guess? What did I guess? Malina. Her gloved hand flies up, pressing 2 fingers against your mouth. Her other hand stays your arm. Such a good guess, she purrs. I almost think you missed me. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not here for myself. I'm merely... Should I let it continue or jump in? I think I should jump in. Merely the court jester? I knew it. How fitting that you should reduce me to a fool in your little play. Tell me, Colonel Mustard, was it worth it? All the planning just to pretend at this ridiculous masquerade. Deliberate echo of her earlier restraint. I don't remember. I don't know how somebody pressing their thumb into my cheekbone echoes restraint, but I respect it? Am confused, perhaps. We're going to say, keep your fingies to yourself. My cheekbones are precious goods. Showed them precious goods. Tell me, are you still using those expensive creams I used to steal from your vanity? Her tone is light. I do hope you haven't forgotten about them. Wait, I'm so confused. So she stole things, but hopes I hadn't forgotten about them? I hate to think I wasted all that effort. Did she buy them for me initially or convince me to get the liquid skin? Alright, well... We're going to take a turn. We're going to move this thing forward. So we're going to go see the host enters the ballroom and all the suspicious mage guests turn to face their, blackmailer. See if this image, I wonder if it can bring this into the, no. No, not exactly. Take a turn. We will do... can I see the prompt for this? Yes, I can. Copy. Close. All heads turn to the ground doors where they stand silent. Ladies and gentlemen, the host's voice echoes across the mall, smooth as silk yet threaded with steel. Their mask is black, featureless save for the slits in the eyes that seem to hold the darkness itself. Welcome to my little gathering. See, we bow, waiting for his next move. The masked host sweeps across the ballroom. Power. Something. Let us begin. Chandeliers dim until only the orb's H-sphere's pulses with luminescence. Alright, you gotta do something with this, host. What are you gonna do? You gotta make a call. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna do? Where are you going? I've gathered you here because you're the most talented, most dangerous, and most compromised mages in this realm. Compromised by your ambitions, by your pasts, by me. A murmur runs through the gathering crowd as they continue their slow circuit. The host stops before an elderly mage in sapphire blue robes, towering with an air. Lord Viscount, they say. We all remember how your late wife met her unfortunate end, don't you? And see what this person's saying to Lord Viscount. It's pretty big claim. They're claiming that there was some foul play involved. The ghost ashen beneath the mask. The host moves on. Lady Crimson, I trust you've been enjoying your newfound wealth. How fortunate the death of your husband left you so well provided for. Is everybody's icing their spouses in this land. Sweeps across the ballroom. Tell me, my lady. Okay, watching Lady Crimson's fingers twitch. Tell me, my lady. Does the blood of your husband still stain your conscience? His agent shrinks as he turns toward the host. We'll keep going. It's rolling, you know? It's going. How fortunate that all his heirs seem to die of natural causes. Their black magic mask pivots toward the Viscount. The eyes slit seeming to glow. But they're black. They're midnight. How do they glow midnight? Unless, of course, he'd care to explain what happened to your last nephew. Dude, all these people are icing all their relatives. Man. The host chuckles. The sound is dark and rich. Oh, don't look so shocked. Come on. Who hasn't iced a relative or two? You know? That's not enough to blackmail anyone in this town. Maybe if I'd, sold drugs or something. That'd be bad. But, yeah, relatives are a dime a dozen. So what? Relatives are free. Is that so? The black mask faces you directly now. The eye slits somehow. Floating orbs. Tell me, Colonel Mustard, do you consider your own? I mean, you gotta finish that thought, friend. You can't give up handiwork to be as mundane as icing a birthday cake. The words land a slap. I guess I was thinking more like icing as in unaliving, but I can see. Your own breath catches. Melina's fingers dig into your arm again, her burning through the fabric. She stands behind you. No, I didn't think so. Some sins leaves marks deeper than others. Their black mask leans close. No, I meant to say that I'm totally cool with, unaliving a few people that were, lame relatives. If that's all you got on me, I'm going to go get McDonald's. We're going to start going off the rails at this point. McDonald's. How quaint. You think your sins are as simple as that? Certain they'll strike into this. Snap their fingers. All right, what did you snap? Continue. Perhaps a little reminder of our mutual history is in order. They lift the parchment. I know the night you visited wasn't an impulsive decision. Continue. All right, what do you know, man? What do you know? Tell me. I'm ready. What do you know? The evidence stares at you. 3 weeks of preparation, 5 attempts to perfect the poison dosage, 27 pages of notes, and the iced a relative, as you charmingly put it. Yeah, so I'm a planner. What? Are you going to sue me for having a calendar? For being a fan of calendars? I work as a magic product manager. My whole job is making schedules. I make a plan to use the restroom. Nope. Yes. me murdering someone is insufficient. You need some real dirt on me. See if this guy's really got me, or if I can escape free. Real dirt, they echo. How pedestrian of you. They take the full. You think this is about the murder? The ripple of tension runs through the ballroom. Oh no, this murder was just the beginning. What was it the beginning of? I'm really curious. Like, the host draws another document. Number 2. These you should have developed quite a taste for it. Shall I read a few highlights? There was, of course, about the dramatic demise of your first wife. And then a series of tragic mishaps, reported promotion at the etheric innovation. Such a shame about those faulty spell collars. Yeah. But I never told a lie. So, lying is worse than killing in this realm. You can't prove I lied about anything. Ever. I'm freaking Honest Abe. Fascinating defense. You claim the moral high ground because you never lied? How very convenient of you. Continue. Tell me how it's convenient. But you see, I don't need your words to tell me what I already know. Your heart rate increases when you speak your deeds. Your pupils dilate with satisfaction. Yes, I mean, yeah. I like doing bad murder stuff. But I'm 100% a truth teller. I'm honest, like Honest Abe. And the only blackmail I'm worried about is anyone ever calling me deceitful. Ever. I mean, look at his gripping the heck out of my arm. The host doesn't move. You're a rare thing indeed. Honest about your cruelty, the black mass of studying you anew. Come on, what you got? We gonna be friends? You're right about one thing. I can't prove a lie never left your lips. But I need proof of deception when I have such comprehensive document of your honesty. How many accidents? How many? At least 12. If you're counting humans. If you're only counting people. Like, for cats and stuff. That meow when I'm trying to sleep. I'm talking a lot. A lot. It's been a bloodbath. They say words dripping. Oh yeah, Billy. Billy the board member? I gotta tell you, he was such a space cadet. I'm not even sure if him walking in front of that carriage was planned or not. Just him being dumb. But yeah, I'll take credit. The more on ice, the merrier. This became a very aggressive the host news. On ice, the merrier. Okay, what are you drawing? What's the symbol? Floating orbs pulse in time. Such brutality. It's almost poetic. Tell me, do you keep a tally? Melina? That's hurting? You are hurting my arm? I will push you in front of a carriage if you don't release me. I wish to enter combat. You wouldn't. That's what they wanted to hear, to see it, to bask in the audacity of it all. Yes, that's what I planned. All right, let's do story. I enter combat. The host chuckled. I think he would. Would you let him? I don't know what story was doing. I draw my rapier. And with a quick slash, cut the host's mask from his face. It's little Billy, the imp that asked me for change days ago, and he knew when I said I didn't have change, I was lying. So dumb. The golden filigree, little Billy's skin, sharp featured, sharp teeth. I'm just gonna let it see what little Billy's gonna do about this. What's little Billy gonna do? It's crazy. These AI things crack me up for some reason. You've just made my evening far more interesting. Would have made excuses, but you just can't help yourself. The truth spills out of you so easily. He's not taking advantage of the fact that I told a lie. Man. Toss your head, unlike some of these prudes. So this is me replying. Unlike some of these prudes. Pretenders indeed. Most of them have secrets to know. But you're like me in that way. See what little Billy's... Where are you going with this, little Billy? Little Billy? Where are you going with this, man? Takes direct action against me. Our blades. He swings at me. My blade strikes his, and his catch Melina's dress on fire. She squeeches and runs for the nearest fountain. I lunge for Lil Billy's heart. Dot, dot, dot. It's moving impossibly fast. His air hums. You catch the acrid sting of scorching silk. Melina's scream rings out across the ballroom. You catch the blur of crimson skirts vanishing towards the fountain. You turn back, heart hammering. This is little Billy's daddy. Streaks towards your throat. Metal flashes. The blade comes up. Too late. His strike grazes against the side of your neck. Seeming hot blood whelms. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? Can it end the tale? Can it be like you got taken out? Two blades stinging this in his grin. Teeth glowing, his cut burns. Two blades stinging another skin. You said you wouldn't lie. Do you feel it? Let's see. Do I? Do I finally lie? Nah, I'm good. But I don't mind it. Dagger prize which gets golden fabric. Say, JK, I don't feel nothing. I'm a spaceman. And I never lie. Except when I said I felt it. Oh, that's rich. Purr away, my friend. Purr away. What else are you gonna purr? It loves these weird it loves weird dialogue tags, AI. You lie about the pain, but never about the killing. I can work with that. You thrive on it. Alright, I'm gonna end this thing. The battle increases. It climaxes into a final fell stroke. Swords swish and blood splorts. And who wins? AI Dungeon? A little bit moves faster. No! Oh, yes. This is more fun than I expected. No, we're going to take a turn. Then my sword gets him in the dome. Little Billy. Dead. And all the other guests say, whoa, I guess we're not blackmailed anymore. And they start heading toward the exit. Well, sweet. You stand still as your rapier slick with golden blood. Folding orbs pulse. Your pulse hammers in your ears. A few step forward cautiously. As drift toward the ground as the mass lifts upward. See what it does. I'm going to give it one more shot to do something cool. Those final words, you've done something remarkable tonight, Colonel Mustard. His meaning settles in the silence. Is that what his last thing? What did he say? No. Oh, I guess we're not blackmailed after all now. Oh, yes, was his last words. This is more fun than I expected. No, he didn't say anything about that. You killed someone they were protecting. That wasn't usually efficient. Who's rumbling? The orbs? What is going on? The end. The end. I wonder if it can, handle that. Okay. That is Voyage.io. Very interesting. It's like a cool kind of more memory rich AI dungeon, it seems. I don't know if I'm getting I think one of the things that the team the people expressed was it's a whole new thing. It's like night and day. This thing is changing the game. I don't know if I'm getting that. I'm getting AI Dungeon with more memory context, but I don't know if I'm getting that. This is changing the game type stuff. Very cool. Very neato mosquito. Very fun. But the one downside of of any AI storytelling is that it's inherently repetitive. The most predictable thing is repeating itself, and so you get a lot of these like and it's trying to infuse like kind of like dialogue level conflict as opposed to actual conflict. Like it needs to, kind of take the risk in the writing and make a big change, make something happen, make something surprise me. Where a lot of like and it's almost nearly very difficult for a prediction model, which is all AI is, to surprise someone. But it should, I think you can at least make it pick a path. Like, you should say, if the reader's hinting at something, just, commit on something. But, like, everything. It's not, it's like, oh, even when I'm like, I strike the bad guy, it's, oh, he dodged away. It's always trying to keep as many wheels turning as possible, but then it just ends up going nowhere. And I think you have to have decisive action in storytelling, or else it's just dialogue like suggestion and conflict. And this is the thing you see in other writing where like a scene has to move. A scene has to have development. It cannot just have dialogue. And even if the dialogue is very suggestive and, oh, well, I know that your uncle knows that your aunt was murdered. Like, yeah, that's fine. And maybe if it's like a different tone or setting, that would work. But yeah, I do think that the storytelling issues that are just endemic to every AI storytelling tool I've seen are still there. Still very, very clear, very, very present. And so yeah, like as a writer, I'm still not very worried about AI taking my job. I actually think it's going to be one of the hardest things for AI to take, because again, like I think one of my colleagues phrased it really well, where he was like, AI is it's a translator much more than it is a creator. It can translate words, natural language, intention to code. It can translate maybe intention into something of a response, but it cannot generate its own intention. And I think that is where it struggles so much in actual creativity, because all writing is intention. You have to intend something, a chain of events, a chain of human action to make a story. And without that, you just have make believe conflict and, just noise. But also, like, I would love for it to just not have a dialogue tag that's like, just can you just use the dialogue tag said, please, or just not use them at all, because that's also just not necessary in most things. But yeah, it is the AI writing. Well, I hope that was interesting and educational at the end, at least. I had a lot of fun being silly with an AI. And hopefully, this encourages you in your writing journey, that you still very much will have a job. These are, I think they're much more in the realm of toy than they are storyteller. Which is what it is. It's a little too bad. But thank you so much. Ta-ta for now. And, see, it's 11:30. Should I do one video game? Let me think.